What's up guys, it's Spirit Berserk here. Today's video is going to be all about sotshots. What is it? How do I do it? What do I get if I win? And some settings on how to get the perfect shots. First, what is sotshot? It's a community contest that lasts about 3 weeks on Twitter and Instagram. Every new contest that goes on has a theme or subject to take shots of. Right now, this is the current theme going on with Sea of Thieves sotshot. Next is going to be how do you enter sotshot. All you got to do is log into your Twitter account and Instagram account and put the current theme in the description of your post, along with the proper hashtags like hashtag sotshot, hashtag Sea of Thieves, and then at or tag Sea of Thieves. And then you can add your photo to the current theme. You can enter as many shots as you want, as long as they fit the current theme that's going on, but just a note, you cannot edit any of those shots outside of the game settings. It's not a Photoshop contest, it's just an in-game photo contest. And the only allowed outside of game editing is cropping that shot. So you cannot take your picture and then go into Photoshop or any kind of photo editing software and brighten it or add any colors or anything like that. You can only use the in-game settings for colors, brightness, contrast, any of those things. The only thing, again, you are allowed to do outside of the game is just crop your picture. So what do you get if you win? Well, your first win is going to get you the golden hour sales, just like the ones that are right behind me, and you will get those just after one win of the contest. Anything after that, you start to get titles. Here is my current title. I have won 2 sotshots. And it is at the top corner here. You can see Noteworthy Artist of the Sea. That is after a second win. And shout out to seaofthievesfandom.com for the screenshot that I'm going to put in so that you can see what the rest of them look like. Alright, so you have your theme and you have a good idea on what kind of shot you'd like to take. Let's just jump into settings for some good quality shots. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do is make sure you have your game in full screen, and also your resolution limit at the max your screen allows. So we're going to go to settings here, and we're going to go to video settings, and you're going to check your resolution limit and make sure you have that at the highest it can get. So mine's at 1440p right now, and you want to make sure display mode you're in full screen and not bordered so that you see the border on the edge of your shot. You want to have a full clear view of what it is you're going to take a shot of. And the next thing we're going to be doing is making sure that our HUD is off. That's recommended by Sea of Thieves. They don't want to see any name tags or health bars showing. They don't want to see that you have one sniper shot left in the corner of the screen. They want to make sure that there's no obstructed view other than the shot that you want them to see. So to turn that off, we are going to go to settings, we're going to go to HUD, and you have toggle HUD right at the top on photo mode. So you're going to turn that off to make sure that you don't see any name tags or anything like that. I have mine keybound to the tilde button on my keyboard so that if I want to take a shot really quick, or I see something that I really want to take a shot of and we don't have a lot of time to set up a shot, I can just hurry up, turn that off, and then take my screenshot. The next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to our graphics settings, and we're going to make sure we turn all of our quality selections as high as they can go. Your shadow detail and everything all the way down to mythical, or as high as it will go. We want to make sure that we get everything maxed out to get the best shot that we can possibly get. And if your computer's a little bit slow and it kind of makes you drop frames a little bit, that's okay, because all we're doing is we're taking a still shot, so it's not going to be jittery when you take the still shot. Just if your computer is kind of lagging a little bit and it's stuttering, just only turn all those settings up right when you're ready to take the shot. That way you can move and get yourself put in position. The next thing that we are going to do after turning all of our settings all the way up that we can turn up is we're going to go to our video settings, and we're going to go to resolution scaling down here. By default, usually resolution scaling is at 100, but for the shot that we're going to do, we are going to crank it all the way up to 250 right when we're ready to take the shot. Now this is really going to make everything kind of stutter and go super slow, but it's really going to add a lot of definition and quality to the shot. So the ship looks a lot better. The arms on my character look a lot more defined. The pants seem to have a little more detail to them. Everything just kind of looks really nice in the game when you do that. All right, next, if you're going to be taking a shot kind of up high like we are right now, and we want to, we think everything is a little too far away from us, we're just going to set ourselves up in an area where we like the shot. So if I wanted to take a shot of my boat all the way out there, but I think this is just a little too far away, one thing I'll do is I'll go to our settings, I'll go to graphic settings, and we'll go to field of view up here. And if we want to go to field of view and turn that all the way down to 60, we get a lot closer shot. So now I can even see people down at the bottom there, and we'll just keep going with this shot. So we'll go to settings again. I'll go to video settings, and we will turn our resolution scaling all the way up again, just to add a little more detail to everything so that the shingles and stuff on the house look a little bit better. The birds are a little easier to see and not so blurry. Just a little more outline detail on stuff. Now let's mess with a little bit of the color. We'll turn it up a little, see what that looks like. That's a little too blue. So we'll turn it back down. And then we'll go to graphic settings, and we'll just go back to that colorblind filter. And we'll go green-red again, just to see how that looks. So I think that looks like a pretty good shot right there. The only problem that we have now, and things that you might have to look out for, is right there you can see my character standing. And I don't like getting those kind of things in the shot, so I'll just kind of move over a little. And just add a little bit, you know, pay attention to details a little bit. Make sure that you're not just kind of floating like I was there. I'm just kind of floating in the air. So I'll just back myself out and come over here, out of the way, and then just take a shot there. Alright guys, I appreciate everyone for watching. I hope these tips and tricks kind of gave you a little bit of insight as to how sotshot is done, or how I do sotshot. I know a lot of the other guys kind of do the same thing. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me on Twitter. It's Beard Berserk on Twitter, Beard Berserk on Instagram, pretty much everywhere. And if you ever want anyone to have a shot with you, or you need help with shots, feel free to reach out. I'm always available. Thanks for watching, guys. And if you would, please give me a like and a sub. I'd appreciate it. Later.